How y'all doing? It's your boy Eat Right Guy, and I'm back with another video. And for this video, I had a subscriber comment on my video wanting to know more about what are some of the opportunities you can have as a dietitian in terms of going to graduate school and getting a master's degree, or like what type of master's degrees can you get. Also, he wants to know my experience in getting a master's degree. So the first answer to this question is some of the most common master's degrees that dietitians can get is first, obviously, a master's in nutrition and dietetics. Dietitians also can get a master's in exercise science, especially the ones that want to transition into sports nutrition. Also, they can get a master's in public health, public administration, also food science, and I've heard of some dietitians getting their MBA, so Masters in Business Administration. And you also asked me in terms of like going online or actually doing the traditional route, going in class. That kind of depends on the person and how you like to learn. Me in particular, I don't like going to lectures. I can't sit in lectures, so I did my master's degree online, and I was way better. And I was actually nervous to do an online program because before that I never took an online class. In undergrad, I never took an online class, so I didn't really know what to expect. And me, I'm the type of person, I'd rather you just give me the PowerPoint or tell me what chapters I have to write in the book and just let me do it on my own time. So that was really good for me. I think things are starting to go towards online because I think it's more cost efficient. And to me, I feel like it's easier for the students. You don't have to worry about driving on campus and finding parking and things like that. And I think it's also easier for the teachers as well. But yeah, I think online is the way to go if you're self-motivated. But then some people don't like online. They'd rather go to a classroom and stuff like that. But it all depends on what makes you learn better. What's your best way of learning? When it comes to the price of online compared to like actually doing a traditional classroom setting, from what I've seen, it's about the same. It's all gonna be expensive. To me, it would make sense to have online degrees a little cheaper, but that's not the case. And so now I can talk about my experience getting my master's degree. So for y'all that don't know, I have a master's in nutrition and dietetics. And the reason why I chose nutrition and dietetics is because I looked around at other degrees like public health, exercise science. I was really looking into exercise science, but I wasn't sure if I wanted to go the sports nutrition route. And not only that, I felt like if I got that degree and I couldn't get a sports nutrition job, I felt like it was kind of a waste of time. And also looking at the classes that were offered with the nutrition degree, to me, I like those classes more. Like some of the classes I took was like on renal disease, cardiovascular disease, diabetes. So just different aspects of medical nutrition therapy, stuff that I'm already interested in and stuff that I'm already familiar with. And that was one of the big reasons why I didn't get my master's degree in public health, because when I would look at the classes that was offered, I wasn't interested in any of those classes. And also, the thing about master's degree, after getting it, to be honest with you, I don't really think that they're necessary right now as a dietitian, especially if you have a job, because one, it's very expensive, man, and there's no guarantee that you're gonna get a pay raise. Since I got my master's degree, nothing has changed but a title after my name. I did not get a pay increase or anything like that. I don't even sign that MS, Master's of Science credentials after my name. I'm not even used to doing that. So it's kind of like a piece of paper, but I guess it could be beneficial if I was to look for another job. I can use that as a bargaining chip to get a higher pay. But to be honest with you, if a dietitian was to ask me, should I go and get my master's degree, I would tell them no. What else I want to say about that? Also, one of the reasons why I got my master's degree, the main reason why, is because the job that I have offers tuition reimbursement. And so when I did my internship, I actually got 12 graduate credit hours. And so I was looking at the program, and they had like a thesis option and a non-thesis option. The non-thesis option, they're always going to require you to take more classes, but you don't have to do that long thesis. You still have to do a research project, but it's a lot shorter than a thesis. And that was always the route that I wanted to go because I hate research. And so I was like, okay, 39 credit hours to get the master's degree. If I already got 12 credit hours from doing my internship, then that's gonna knock that up. Then I'll just have to do 24 hours. And I'm like, I can get this master's degree in probably like a little more than a year. And so I did my calculations on how much it would cost minus the tuition reimbursement. I was gonna actually try to stretch it 2 years so I can get, you know what I'm saying, because tuition reimbursement, they give you a certain amount of money per year. So if I can stretch it 2 years, then I can get double the tuition reimbursement money. And so what I did was I went and I took the GRE, applied for graduate school, got accepted. But when I talked to my advisor and I told her about those credits from my internship, and I sent her my transcript, she was like, oh, these credits they're not gonna count toward this master's degree. So I was like, what? But since I, you know what I'm saying, I already did all those steps to get in the master's program, I recalculated it and I was like, I'm still gonna have to pay out of pocket, but with this tuition reimbursement, I won't have to take out any loans. I'll be able to pay off the rest out of pocket. So I just stuck with it, finished my master's degree, and that's how it happened. So now I have a master's in nutritionist and dietetics. And like I say, I haven't really seen any benefit. I've talked to other dietitians that have master's degrees, and I've heard a lot of other dietitians say that they regret getting a master's degree because they are still paying off their student loans, and they haven't really financially benefited from it. So hopefully this answered your question. If you have any more questions, you can leave the comments down at the bottom. Y'all have a nice day. And if you're a nutrition student or a dietetic intern and you're concerned about passing the RD exam, feel free to join my Facebook group, RD Exam Prep, which will be down in the description. And this is where you can be part of a community that will answer any questions that you may have, as well as I provided free study guides, notes, and practice exams. And while you're at it, follow me on Instagram at EatRightGuy, and visit my website, eatrightguy.com, where I post weekly blogs on nutrition and dietetics related topics.